Hello everybody, Glitch here, aka the original card game for the win, and I think this is my first time recording an MTG video while using my new headset, so this is going to be interesting. Now, there is something very special here. It's time again for Friday Night Magic at Home, and this is one that's a very special kind of event, because you don't get this kind of thing very often. No, it's not quite a Momir's match, but, and while I do love the style, it is kind of similar, but not the same. Because, here's the quick breakdown. Kind of like with a Momir's match, you're going to get this, you're going to get an emblem. This one is a bit different, though. This is you may cast spells from your hand without paying their mana costs, and basically once each turn, you can add 1 mana of each color in order to activate abilities. So, well, it gives you 1 mana of each color and says you can activate it only once each turn, but basically it's to help you pay the casting, well, not casting costs, but the activation costs of abilities from something of which you've played. Now, there is a special event deck, and it's just called Omniscience. Kind of like the emblem is Omniscience Emblem. And whenever you look at this deck, well, the thing is, it has no lands because you're using Omniscience to cast all the spells. And you can see here it has a humongous amount of various spells here. And they include some really big top-tier things. Like, we're talking stuff from across a good chunk of well, what's in Arena, basically. Like, this is a huge chunk of what's in the game right now. This has God cards, this has Wrath of God card. It has historic cards from all over the place. This is just an absolutely crazy deck that will get just wow. I mean, this thing is going to be insane. Now, one thing I'm pondering here is the dynamic here is you may cast spells from your hand without paying their mana costs. I suppose that also means things with flash, so you'll be able to do that both on your turn and on your opponent's turn, so that is going to be wacky, and I'm all for it, so let's go for this. I'm trying to remember if I've done this format before. I think I may have had an opportunity in a way, but not really. Like, I think something may have prevented me from doing this before. I don't remember, because I don't remember actually doing this, like, on camera myself. Now, another difference in the format is pretty much right here. The fact that you will only start with 3 cards. You get a free mulligan, which is interesting. And while that could be interesting to just do a giant nuke, I'm going to mulligan here because those creatures can't be played as they were. Now, this is a whole other story. I'm keeping these 3. Immediately starts off with God Eternal Ruinous. Yeah. And like with a Momir's match, both players basically are in the Super Luck Challenge because it's all based on all sorts of things here. Okay, now, in this case, do I get the, okay. That's interesting, it listed every which way. Yeah, that's going to be interesting, because a lot of these things I'm wondering how they're all going to work. Okay, boy did they ever luck out. Just being able to have an actual solution to that, that's off to their extreme luck. Probably wondering why I went with the giant. Well, more power and toughness straight up, so there we go. Discarding a card doesn't affect you very much in this format, apparently. Of course, I was lucky I was able to bring that back. Oh, wow. That was insane luck. Like, obviously, I've got to ponder. Um, like, just... I'm gonna have to do that anyhow, because they're definitely gonna get past it. But, how many four-leaf clovers did they pick today for that? Because the luck on that was just absolutely absurd. Now, there's going to be something you're going to notice in just a moment here, actually. Oh, wait. Bantu. But, yeah. Kind of watch what happens after they beat me here. Just watch what happens with this God card here. Wait, did they fix that? They must have patched that. It used to be that it would turn into a creature regardless of how much devotion you had at the last moment. Like, after you were defeated, it would become a creature on the field. I always thought that kind of was interesting, but they must have patched that. Either that or it's something about this particular event. I don't know. But usually that happens where it, like, turns into the creature version, like, right there at the end. But they had to totally have patched that recently. That only works for Theros gods. Or at least it did. This could be interesting. You're waiting there. But yeah, this is definitely the Hyper Luck Challenge. What is with Ronus today? That's Ronus the Indomitable. That's from his version in the original Amonkhet run, which also is in Amonkhet Remastered. Did they not have left over? Oh yeah, yeah they did. There's the copy. I was gonna say that thing had a special self-copying ability there. That is a big one. Yeah, one army deserves another, even if I played that a little out of order. Fact is, I kinda had to. These are big decks, so they got a lot of things they can use. Alright. That helps. Well, that worked out. Okay, they sacked a little life there. The gods of Amonkhet are having their revenge. It's just like the way it is today. They have the Scarab God. Yeah, they were wise to get rid of that one. Because, yeah. I mean, that ability is just wicked. Looks like they're having better luck this round. We'll see. It'll get back to me at some point. I will take this, and I will destroy that. I will take Sigrid Godfavored, please. Now, luck's going back in my direction. That's interesting. But yeah, I swiped the Scarab God. Okay, that was interesting. Oh, this thing's certainly turning back in all sorts of directions. Okay. Do need another flyer. So there's a thought. Clothis God of Destiny. And so many Mishra self-replicators. That is definitely strong in this format. So many constructs. Okay. Oh, they're assembly workers, actually. But yeah, that thing is powerful. Okay, so there's no way to avoid him taking damage completely. Oh, that thing is good. But do I overrun? I believe I will with those two. Okay. They took the hit. Partially because they had Clothis. that special ability, yeah, that just goes on its own. Okay, they decided that they had in fact been cornered, which was probably pretty accurate because that thing, I probably would have found a way to kill him with it next turn. Because, Brash Taunter, oh my gosh, that goblin. Oh, I have won some interesting duels with that one. Okay, so not my first copy, but was at least rare. And it is interesting. So that because instead of having like a couple things leading into the big one, the big one is both the last turns. So of course it's not really that big of one compared to some others, but it's okay. Not quite what I'd expect out of a rare saga, but it works. So let's see here. Just need to win another round, and I will have won through this event. Yeah, we have two versions. Well, we have Ashiok again, basically. Ah, that could help, actually. Elvish Visionary, you get an extra card draw, and since you get to cast everything out of your hand, basically for free, that really helps. Yeah, and I can hold this one for later. Yeah, this emblem in this format is wacky. This is one of those things that you uh, can't do in anything other than an electronic format. Because, like, well, I guess there could be ways of having a proxy for an emblem, but it's just one of those things that's better as it is. Okay. Ashiok shows up again. This is fascinating in its own way. Oh wow, they got really lucky with that. Ability to actually take out Ashiok there. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I got some interesting things here that'll help out later. But yeah, got Eternal Bantu. So again, the Amonkhet gods are just going nuts. You'll be back. The style that they had them in specifically for War the Spark for the Amonkhet gods. I gotta admit, that ability to also prevent them from being exiled much, that's definitely a good one. I just have been enjoying my flower glow for a while. Might go back to the dragon after a while, but I have in fact been enjoying my flower. It's like just having nice scenic potted plant, so, you know. Wait, can I change that mid-battle? No, that's not what that's for. That's repositioning the... I didn't even know you could do that. Okay. Exile that. think I'll draw a few extras. I will discard... Well, that's good, but I think... discard those two. And do the thing that I saw last time. I mean... Of course, I can also sack the copy. Get another one. Oh, that was a hilarious combo. Wrath Capuchin, Ship's Mage, showing up here. And, of course, he's got the power of flight, because he's like a flying wizard. He'll be back again. But yeah, that was wild. I will, in fact, use Turolf's hammer. Oh, wait, first. I will pay with this. Hello. That is a big raptor. I will get that raptor out of my way. Okay, there we go. Wow, that one just kept on going. Yes, I chucked the hammer at them and just whacked Renata right out of there. Do they even have an instant sorcery artifact? Yeah, they do. Oh, that's gonna be a big one. I did not think they were going to choose that. Seriously? They took out one of the self-replicators? Oh, this is just gonna be absolutely fun. Yeah. And takes care of that one. Uh, wow. That was absolutely wild. So, okay. Good game. That combo just kept going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny. Oh dear. That was awesome. Okay. Yeah, this is a wild, wacky format. I got absurdly lucky for a while there. Man, that stretch. Oh wow. Happily ever after. It's funny, I hadn't actually collected this until now. So, it's like how many sets ago was Throne of Eldraine, and I enjoyed it like crazy, and then I finally get this card. Like, okay. But yeah, this one gives you an interesting alternate win condition, because, like, whenever it enters the battlefield, each player gains 5 life and draws a card. But the big thing is, at the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 5 colors among permanents you control, so one true multicolor works. If there are 6 or more card types among permanents you control, and or cards in your graveyard, and your life total is greater than or equal to your starting life total, you win the game. So you have, like, pretty much, you just play the sampler with this card, and you win. So that's kind of extraordinary. Although I think at least, I mean, for best results, you'd probably want to have like legendaries and tokens in there just to get in a few extra permanent types. Just squeeze them in and then bing, you win. So that would be just kind of crazy. But it would be interesting to try to go for that. So there's a thought for the future: is go for the true happily ever after win. But yeah, that went by real fast. Uh, yeah, that's it for now, because I don't think there's any other like things I can do right now. Yeah, not really. But this was fun to play. I mean, this format is like the another version of the Ultra Luck Challenge, because Omniscience with this deck and this emblem. Yeah, wow, that was wacky. That was really wacky, and I really loved it. So I'm kind of hoping to have this format again sometime in a way that's accessible like this, because this was a crazy run and I loved it. Okay, I'll be logging off for now. So hope to hear from you all later. Bye for now, everybody, and remember, MTG forever.